Hello everybody, my name is Pettegrew, and today I'm here to talk about anxiety disorder. Now, what do you see here? You see a happy face, a neutral face, and a sad face. All of those faces can be part of anxiety. At one moment, you can be fine and happy and content, and then the next, you'll be sad, deep down in the dumps, and you'll have nowhere to go. Now, one problem with anxiety today is that it's not a topic that people want to accept or talk about, and it's a growing disease among people, and it needs to be talked about more. Many people around the United States and around the world, millions of course, have anxiety, and it's hard to combat it because most people, when they get on drugs to help it, they become addicted or they just don't want to take them. This is a demographic for anxiety by age for Americans from age 16 to 45 and up. About 2.5% of 16-year-olds through 24-year-olds have anxiety, and all the way up to 45% have. About 8% of them are affected by anxiety. I think one thing to combat anxiety today is that we need to universally accept it and help people combat it. A lot of people that have anxiety need to speak, and they don't really have anybody to speak to. A lot of things that cause anxiety include schoolwork, work when you're older, what you don't know what to do with your life, and it's kind of a scary thing to think about because people don't know what they want to do or they don't have something to do. I think the main problem with anxiety is people today, they just kind of give up on something. They can't set their heart on a passion and they don't know what to do with themselves. It's very strange. The strange thing about anxiety is most people, well, not most people, but a lot of people have it that you wouldn't think have, including celebrities and regular people you know. You might not notice it at first, but over time, it's kind of seen through them. You can see who they are and what they actually mean. Some celebrities, including this, are like Demi Lovato and Zendaya. A lot of them have stepped away from social media, of course, to stop from people putting their opinions about them, and so they don't have to have a technical second life and show what they're doing all the time. Social media is a big cause of this problem, and many people need to sometimes take a step away because a lot of them sit on their phones all day and they look through other people's feeds on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and see what other people are doing and don't take the time to see what they're doing themselves. It's pretty much wasting time, and a lot of people should step away from social media, of course, from that to help themselves. I think a lot of things, people focus on what other people are doing and how they're happy in their life, and they look at them and they want to be like them, but it's better to be yourself and help yourself be what you want to be instead of trying to be like somebody else, of course. I think for anxiety, many people, including myself, have it that don't really have somebody to tell or talk to or help somebody to help them. And many people around us that we might not realize have it. I mean, how many people here are afraid to do stuff in front of people and step in front of presentations and stuff? I do it. I know a lot of us do it too. It's procrastination a long time that stops us from wanting to do stuff because we're afraid of failure. Failure is a thing that we can't stop because over time failure helps us, and the more failure you do, the more you learn. If you want to learn so much more, you can't achieve something without failing at least once, which is for a good thing, because if you never know what it's like to fail, then you'll never feel good about doing something. So at that point, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like something that you want to do to help you in the long run. Now, personally, anxiety has affected me because a lot of the time in school, I don't want to do work because I'm afraid if I don't do good, then I'll get judged and I'll be called like names and stuff like stupid, and nobody wants to hear that, of course, and that's part of bullying. People get bullied too, and it's a bad thing for people, of course, because they don't want it. And I mean, a lot of people today, they just need help, and that's pretty much it. This is my TED Talk. Hope you enjoyed it.